So look at our other pier. This is Horace Caldwell's Pier, where we have on our Coastal Parks beach camera beautiful conditions, a little windy, choppy waves out there, nothing too big or too small. I wouldn't call it just right though. Wind is out of the southeast at 13 miles per hour, gusts are 16 miles per hour. Waves are every 3 feet every 6 seconds. That's off at our offshore buoy there. And pressure is high, water temperature 71, air temperature 73. So when the air is warmer than the water, we do get a little bit of sea fog. We've seen some of that, but nothing too dense. It will likely get a little dense as we head into the overnight hours and then pick back up into the early morning and then go away. So some patchy sea fog is expected to continue. So I do want to point out, it does look like our waves are going to get a little bigger. They'll be pretty choppy though. We'll have 3 to 5 foot waves every 6 seconds or so heading into Friday. We may get some 7-second periods into the weekend with a little bit lighter wind, but overall, waves are getting bigger. It's going to be choppy. It's going to be windy, especially the next 3 to 4 days. So as we kick off spring break, Friday and Saturday, very windy conditions. Expect some gusts to be around 35 miles per hour. Thursday does look like our windiest day. So if it's your trash day, be aware. Your trash cans may end up down the road. Here's a look at our muggy meter. It's staying muggy. That's why we do continue to keep that chance of patchy fog in the forecast. Mostly sea fog as well, because again, warmer air going over the cooler water. Sea surface temperatures aren't that cool, but there is a sweet spot. Right around 68 tends to be when we see the most sea fog, especially with our winds out of the southeast. The more easterly the component is to the wind, the more sea fog we will have. The more southerly that sea fog targets areas closer to Matagorda and San Antonio Bay. So we'll continue to see that off and on throughout the week ahead. It doesn't look like we see anything too dense, especially inland, but yeah, just a heads up. We're still very muggy. Wind likely helping mix out some of that fog, at least down at the surface. Overnight low temperatures pretty much for everybody. Going to be a muggy 70 degrees. We'll have a south-southeast wind 8 to 18 miles per hour. That is well above our normal low, which is 55 degrees right now. Take a look at the wind. It's on the Wednesday forecast. We will see a temperature around 84, possibly up to 86 degrees heading into the afternoon. We'll see 90s back in place across the brush country, but you may see a little bit more cloud coverage. Southeast wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. So let's talk futurecast. Storm chances, especially across the northern areas. That's going to be into Wednesday. Notice not too much action here in South Texas. Now, could we see a spotty shower in the morning? Yes. Will that likely be more so patchy fog? Yes. We will be watching the dry line, especially there just into Mexico. Those storms will try to sneak their way into the brush country. I don't expect them to make it all the way to the coast. The weekend, as the sun goes down, more action closer to where our low is, up into portions of the Texoma area. Now, Friday, another chance of storms there, especially across North Texas from really San Antonio up until Dallas. Here's our best chance in South Texas. Everybody look at the map now. Now, this is very dependent on the timing and arrival of the cold front, which is still a bit of a question mark, but right now it does look like Saturday is going to be our day the front moves through. That'll keep us with a chance of rain. If there's a bit of an overrunning pattern, a little bit of stalling, or even if a coastal low develops in the wake of the front, that could keep us with a little bit more rain into Sunday. Then we get a little bit of a break and we could see another midweek storm system. So severe weather outlook. Notice all of that staying to the north. Wednesday, slight risk of severe weather in Dallas. Thursday, Texas Panhandle sees the highest risk of severe weather. Wednesday through Monday, rain, especially there in North Texas. And I want to point out Saturday is the day we see our best rain chances into our northern watershed, the hill country, but overall that's a low flood risk. It is Severe Weather Awareness Week with the National Weather Service. We'll talk more about flooding risks and what you need to be prepared for just in general as we head into the spring months, March, April, and May. That's when severe weather is most prominent across the country, but especially across the plains. We will see those temperatures in the 80s throughout the week ahead.